So much better. So much better.
The spiders showed us the truth. Gondor's last fortress in Mordor cannot fall.
So having been sent here by Shelob's vision, let's see what kind of trouble we can stir up.
The Palantir is our concern. We must seize it before it falls into Sauron's hands. With it, his armies will be unstoppable. The fate of the city matters not.
I will not let them be slaughtered like my brothers at the Black Gate. We need to do something. Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm and make him talk.
Celebrimborn is really just a jerk. I mean, I could use stronger language, but...
Wasting our time down here. What are we even...
There. His mind is weak. Who leads the search for the Palantir?
So this is the beginnings of the Nemesis system with the different levels of captains that you can play through. In this particular one, these are Sauron's captains leading the siege. And you can find out more about their strengths and weaknesses by interrogating worms. So let's go ahead and find out what's going on here. So this guy is a commander.
The captain leading us.
So each captain has their own strengths and things that they can become dazed by. And this guy can become dazed after stealth attacks. He can be damaged by executions and stealth attacks. He is immune to ranged attacks, fireproof, poisonproof, and beastproof. I guess it's just up close and personal with this dude. And he is a commander, and what that means is it emboldens those who fight alongside him, and gives them battle lust. So, and right now he's the only one we see. There are others you see here that have like little shields with a bar underneath them. What those are different missions that I can do later, once I get past this. And the little bar is actually a countdown, and I'll show you more when that comes around.
Church is in the lower city.
Then he will go no further.
So, looking at the mini-map, there's another worm nearby, so let's go see if we can get some more intel.
We really ought to be tossing more bodies in the river.
He's looking right at me, so... wonder if I could...
I don't like the sound of that. There! No one to save you!
Well, well, so much for stealth. So let's check out this guy, because he's only got one more turn remaining before I lose that potential mission. And you get benefits from defeating captains, particularly in their missions. Can be killed instantly using stealth attacks. Excellent. You can also be killed using beast attacks. He's sick. My God, he is sick. Look at him. He's like dripping. Yuck. Well, he's the Lord of the Maggots. So, and he hates Morgul flies. When they become enraged, they just really get to be a real pain in the butt. Popping of the head thing is a little strong. So I need to get... There's another worm over there, so let me see if I can sneak around. Doesn't look like that the alarm's been raised from that guy.
Down mountains is much easier than running up them. Huh. Wonder why that is.
Because
What is that smell? Is that what manfilth eat? Turn my gut. Really put up a fight in the middle city. Doesn't matter. When the final assault hits them, they'll fall. Like all men. Huh?
oh, he's undercover. That's
Vengeance is sweet. Too long have the Northmen oppressed us. Now they're You will
Oh, let's see. Let's find out about this guy. Ubol. Damaged by beast attacks. Gets tired. Ranged attacks, executions, explosions. And what you can do is you can check those out right before a fight. You can find out more about what you're facing, so... Not entirely important to try and remember everything.
That's not it. That's not it. No. That's not it. Curse it! You're done.
Juicy.
Someone's sneaking about. There's...
We're on the trail of this orc commander.
You should have kept your mouth shut. Now we're stuck back in the rear instead of where the fight is. Everybody laughed. It was worth it to humiliate that glob. Not to me. Didn't march to the edge of nowhere to not kill man-filth. Don't worry. There'll be plenty of man-filth left to kill.
No way I can take him directly.
It's the Grey Walker. I thought he was dead. He is.
Talion, the bow.
But this is where you get the bow, and where you can start shooting people in the head. And right now you have 5 arrows to start, but that can increase as you get better equipment. But always try and reload as much as possible.
It doesn't look good for the Gondorians. We have to help.
The Palantir is a powerful artifact. If we were to possess it...
We could turn the tide.
So this is something new. And now we can trail the orc commander. Generally, I am in sneak mode the entire game. And one of the great things about having the arrows is you can do that.
We need to target their captains.
We can sprint, and then we can also go super fast because apparently elves have like flash speed or something like that. So the city's obviously already been invaded.
He's close.
The Wraith world will reveal his presence.
Let's find him. There he is.
Thrak.
So again, he becomes dazed after stealth attacks. He can be damaged by executions and stealth attacks. He is pretty much invulnerable to everything else. And he's a commander, which kind of makes sense. Especially if he's, you know, leading the charge. Let's see if we can make our way over there. Without attracting too much attention. Because what I don't want to do is get the alarm raised and then I'm fighting for much longer than what I really should have to.
Wave 4, form up. It's your job to secure the Seeing Stone. No doubt they've hidden it, but we will tear open every room, every vault, and every Gondorian to find it. Make me proud, lads.
Well, they certainly are, you know, dedicated to their craft.
Problem with the cities of men is they're filled with men.
It is a problem, isn't it? And this is why I like stealth kills. So, since he is vulnerable,
Did you hear that? It's not my problem, it's you. Filthy
an ally.
Ranger! This all cannot be stopped. Your brother's here dead and butchered, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Thrak.
So we are about to
For you! I'm too smart!
down he goes. Now I just gotta beat everybody else here. So when you defeat a captain, you can, there's gear drops. Let's check out and see what we got. And obviously the more powerful the captain, the better the gear. We will replace our sword slightly better.
Why are you out here alone?
My raiding party was trapped in the lower city overnight.
How many of you were there?
Not enough.
Ina Cethel still stands.
We're about to lose the middle city, Ranger. They'll be closing the gate if they haven't already. We need to get up there as fast as we can.
I'll be right behind you. Wait. What is your name?
Idril,
Talion.
don't fall behind, Talion. We've lost enough men today.
interesting thing in the closed captioning, if you noticed,
Do you hear that, Ranger?
men was capitalized.
Then let's cut a path up there.
Sergeant Tarandor's going to need our help. Let's move.
And now with my super speed, I can actually catch up to her. Because she's quick.
We thought we were dead. I don't know who you are, but thank you.
Let's go kill some.
Talion will need our support. We can't leave him out here.
Oh, here we go. She's on the run again.
This is just like Shelob's vision.
If Sauron's forces get the Palantir, all of Middle-earth will share the same fate.
It's not looking good. It hasn't looked good for weeks. Sergeant Dagon and his men are at the arena. We must aid them.
Alright, this archer up here. Well, you know, I'm trying to save your people.
We've lost the middle city. Rally at the gate.
Keep moving. We'll cover your retreat. Are you getting tired? Push them back! The middle city is falling!
Join us. The gate is closing.
We'll be right behind you! Be dead! Die, you miserable demons!
The middle city is lost.
Pulling back! Go! Go! We will bury you all! Sergeant Dagon, we're pulling back. The middle city is lost. Not before we finish these filthy drugs.
Sealing the gate. Move out. Move out.
I don't know if you saw the little help, but you can actually drain the bad guys for health now. You can also drain rats, but they're harder to find because basically they're not right in front of you. Now you're being slow.
Quickly, under the gate.
Get moving!
What are you doing?
I won't be long. Go.
Have the archers provide support.
So what we've been doing is light attacks. The heavy attack is the glaive, and it just kind of cleans out the area like that. It's tough in close combat. Guessing the archers were firing fire arrows.
We've lost the Middle City. We made them pay for every inch, but they now hold it.
Then our fate will be decided here. Our inner wall is our strongest, and we have double their archer.
We cannot match the orcs for their numbers or ferocity.
Now, our people have held back Sauron's forces before.
But some things were lost forever.
Yes, of course they were. Go to the Great Hall. Secure the relics.
My place is here.
Make sure they are taken to Hennefernon.
Is that an order?
You must understand. We must protect what is most precious
At all costs.
Yes. That is an order.
Then I'll see it done. But I'll be back on the wall before the next assault.
And great eye roll. Definitely a dad-daughter moment there.
A ranger from the Black Gates. I thought you were all dead.
You heard the truth.
If you've come to fight for Minas Ithil, Ranger, report to Captain Baron.
Not come to join your army, gentlemen, but for the Palantir and its safekeeping.
Protect the city, and the Palantir will be safe. However, our raiding parties are targeting enemy captains in the lower city.
You wish to spread terror in their ranks.
Yes. It's about time we tasted fear.
The men are assembled, gentlemen.
So we're completed our first mission. And as you can see, there's like 10 different skills, and each of those are broken down even further. So this is going to be, I mean, really choosing what's important to you and matching your gameplay is really, really flexible. So we're going to unlock the Elven Agility skill, because that's all we can do right now.
We need to secure the Palantir now. The city is weak, and it will not hold for much longer.
But we cannot leave the Gondorians to their fate. Castamir is right. By protecting the city, we protect the Palantir.
Look,
The towers bear his mark.
those were my towers once. Now Sauron's corruption spreads beyond the borders of Mordor. He mocks me.
They give him sight.
Not without the Palantir.
So our overall quest here is to secure the Palantir, and there are various quests that are available to us and will come available. But those towers, if you remember from the first game, those towers actually unlock areas so that you can see everything that's going on there. Let's take a look at the region map, and these are key points. The first one, obviously, is to unlock the first tower. You also can spot, here's another tower. You can, and those become fast travel points, but you can see where some of the captains are and where they could be potentially found. And these are the missions I was talking about previously. This is a supply raid, but there are 3 turns basically where you can do this mission. Otherwise, it goes away and you never can do it. Or it's gone, whatever. So I feel like those missions you should try and do as much as possible, because killing captains obviously gets you better gear, and better gear, makes you stronger and all that kind of good stuff. But right now, we're going to go to clear this first tower. And yes, you're going to die. It's going to happen. It just is. I've done it's just sometimes it's just impossible. You get overwhelmed. But what they do now is when you are killed, you get resurrected, obviously. But Nemesis missions um, are basically revenge missions, and you go find these guys, and you know, instead of them coming back to you, you come back to them. But we'll try and avoid this scenario
We will
when
dismantle
possible.
his hold on Minas Ithil. We will shift the tide of war.
So let's go over here. And I really like how he can't be, he can fall from any distance and he can't be hurt.
His idea are but dark imitations of the Palantir. But we can turn Sauron's low craft against him.
These towers can give us sight.
We will purify them and make them ours. Here we see all that has been lost, and all that will be lost if his corruption is allowed to return.
So what we can do is there are 3 things that we can find in this particular area. Let's scan around. There's the Shelob memory. Had it. There it
The
is.
city is built on the ruins of my kingdom, yet some things remain. Those are my barrows, still hidden from Sauron's sight. There I will show you why we must retrieve my ring.
There's one more thing to find. Ilden. So those are the 3 key points in this zone for us. And there are 3 towers, so we'll purify those. So I'm gonna go to this mission here because there's only 1 turn left. When you complete missions or if you die, time speeds up. And for example, if I did something else and died, this mission would go away because the turn would be over. Let's go do this. See what we can see, what we can gather. There's a worm down there.
Ranger! I can't shake the Grave Walker! We need to better make a party.
Where did he go?
Don't let him take me alive!
Come back here, you. Oops, okay. Alright, so that was bad. Where is that archer?
Can't have gone far. Good hit.
Whoosh. Oh. Oh, there he is, up top.
Why won't you face find the Grave Walker? I'll find you soon enough, Doc.
That was a little dramatic. Well, probably a little unnecessary, but you know, I did want to try and get that information, but these things happen from time to time. I'll go over here and kill this guy first. Really murder, is it? Okay, let's start the supply raid. So not only do you get XP, but you'll also get, you know, an upgrade in weapon.
Keep an eye on our treasures, lads. And no filching, unless you want me to take your fingers.
Get over there, kill those trogs, and destroy the supplies.
So I want to try and cause as much havoc as possible. Get down there. Yeah, the Caragors are can be helpful once I learn how to control them and stuff, but man, are they tough. I can't see where I'm fighting. Okay, he's right, but he's going down. So I get the mission. I get experience points. And as I said before, when you complete the missions, time advances on the other missions, so they all lose a turn. So now the two other missions I have, one is in danger of going away, so we may have to go track that one down. And I get armor. So let's see. It is definitely better than what I've got now. Not as fancy though, but we're going for benefit rather than style points. And I got a skill point. And this is where, you know, you have to figure out kind of things you want to do, how do you want to play. So I'm going to go with, I'm going to take the execution. You can't go wrong with combat, right? There are orcs that carry loot. And you need money to be able to unlock different things, so that's always important. Okay. So we completed that. Let's see. Where were those? Oh, they're way over here. But I can fast travel. This is a region boundary. So there are obviously more regions that, you know, we can unlock later. I'm going to fast travel. And unlike the towers, apparently I don't have to, you know, be there first. They just kind of appear.
Just gotta take the training one exercise at a time. That's the key.
Okay, so take a peek. So there's a duel going on here. And from the previous game, Shadow of Mordor, whenever there was a duel, I always tried to help out the guy who was weaker, because when a duel is finished, whoever is the survivor, unless you can take both of them out, and if you can, more power to you, whoever gets left behind in the duel increases in strength. And so rather than have a strong opponent become even stronger, I try and get the weaker opponent the chance to level up, maybe not as high as the other, but I also don't know who's in this other duel. Let's go find out. And if you really want to cause... Open a Karagor cage. That's the one thing, if you kill somebody, then they always come to investigate, and it's like, man, you're just setting yourselves up, boys. That's fine. I'm good with that. Pick up some more arrows because I'm a little low. Always keep an eye on your mini-map, because that will kind of help you find out where the bad guys are coming from.
A real slave driver. My feet are still sore from all the marching.
What I do to take my mind off the pain is cut myself somewhere else. Diverts your focus.
That's a bit extreme, innit? I just wanted to sit down for a while.
Just might really does help you. It builds towards executions and different abilities and powers. So.
Any pink skin on
I'm sorry, you were saying? Yeah, I didn't think so. Try and stay hidden as much as possible.
You hear about Ronk? Rushing forward, he trips, and the tip of his sword skewers his head at the chin. Ha ha! That clumsy glob. That's why we got scabbards.
Let these three pass by.
These battles are... I just tell you something. Do not resist!
And by gaining intel here, we can find out who the other combatant is. Somebody who is mortally vulnerable to stealth. I like that. And vulnerable to executions. Let's see what his bonuses are. Oh, he has a flame weapon. Well, that's not cool. And a group of warriors. You're not supposed to have warriors in a duel. We'll see. I'm probably gonna have to fight these dudes. Finish them off fast enough. And I now have enough might that I could actually do an execution move. Okay. I don't want him to run. Pick up.
Watch your stance!
This is going to be a problem, but, you know, sometimes intelligence is worth it. Okay, so there's one other one who was doing a mission. These guys are so creative. Okay, he can be killed instantly using stealth, and he's terrified of burning. So those are important things to know. A cursed weapon, though. And you can kind of tell that. I'm gonna need to fight my way out of this one. You know what? I'm okay with that, though. A little down on health, so that's good. So we're done with that. Let's go start this mission. So these guys are facing off. And if you take a look at them, one's a poisonous warrior, kind of straightforward. Another is a fiery tracker, which we knew about the fire, but tracker is something new where these guys, well, just, I mean, you can, if you pay attention, you can hear them snuffling around and trying to find you. So it's kind of, they really are really cool on how detailed these bad guys have gotten. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's start that.
You filthy goob! I'm gonna rip your throat out! You're all bluster, and soon you'll be all dead.
Stinking gob! For
Oh no! Don't intrude! What are you doing?
I'll snap your neck! I will end you!
I was able to stealth kill him. And he was the stronger one. So now Booble, I think that's how his name's pronounced, will gain a level, but he will still be weaker than the other guy. And if I play my cards right.
The Shriekers are coming for you. But since they ain't here now, looks like it falls to me to hack you up. Booble.
Let's see. He's heavily damaged by beasts. I don't have any of those. Damaged by range attacks, executions, explosions. I can do the execution. I think I've got enough.
I've hunted all manner
Ah.
of beasts across these lands, but today I will spear a human.
And this is what happens. You're fighting one guy, another guy comes in. He's immune to execution. He is enraged by executions. But really, who isn't enraged by their own execution? Okay, so let's see. These hunters do a lot of spear throws, so you want to obviously keep distance and close up on them as fast as you can, but I want to get rid of this guy as quickly as possible. The good thing about the Gondorians being here is it gives everybody other targets. Alright. Yeah, we leveled you up. But we also get to, got a Gondorian cloak. Which, will definitely upgrade. Now I've got this other one over here. Oh, I forgot to pick up the... an improved bow. Slightly. Let me go take care of this guy. I got a skill to unlock too, I gotta remember. Got him. So, get another sword. Slightly better. Slightly better. So we'll go ahead and do that. And other than your original sword, your level 1 sword, you can destroy weapons to gain Miran money. We're going to do that. There's really no reason to keep it around anyway. Alright. Wait, let's do the skill while I'm thinking about it. So as I said before, each skill has an upgrade, and then you can upgrade those upgrades. But you can only have one upgrade active on each skill at a time. So there are generally 2 or 3 choices for each. Pick the one that fits you best. Or you can open up a new skill, which I think I'm going to do. I really like this ability, the ability to detonate fires and just absolutely get right in there. We're going to get that one. And some of the skills, as you can see, are different colors. And I don't know what color it is, I'm colorblind, but those are unlocked by playing story quests. And it doesn't matter what skill points you have. Okay, there's a worm around here somewhere. Where is he? Oh, he's inside here. You hiding out? Oh no, it's just intel. So there are new missions available. Let's find out this guy. They are weird looking. But they're fun. Okay. This one's down to one. One turn left, so let's do that one now. So we'll fast travel our way back there. And I think the other ones have like 3 turns left, so we can start working on some of the quest missions. This is a... Okay, so this guy has to kill a squad of Gondorian soldiers, which we obviously do not want to happen. Well, let's see if we can prevent that. Here's a worm.
Did you hear that?
You can bring them closer.
Oh, fine. What did
Now we can interrogate him. Be killed instantly using fire, which is why I really like that. That detonate ability. Just so many things can die by fire. Let's make our way over here, get up top where the mission starts. The dialogue between the side dialogue is so good. It's so fun. Okay, so this guy can be killed instantly using stealth attacks. He's terrified of burning. Can be damaged by range attacks. Explosions, beasts. He has a cursed weapon. It's not holding right now. So he prefers to ambush me, but I'm going to be doing it to him. And they have tribes now, and this guy's, part of a tribe that they obviously use curved blades, and so you're going to have to counter several attacks in a row. Okay, that's interesting to know. And he's poison proof. Oh, all right, fine. Let's see what we can do. So there's the Gondorians.
Time to let the meat come to the grinder.
And there's his cursed weapon.
There. Something's out there. We have some pigskin to hunt.
Yes! Stealth kill for the win. He did not survive his trial. Those 2 missions are still. So let's pick up our dagger upgrade. Well, we'll see if it's an upgrade. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I can unlock a skill. That was quick. Let's see. The Wraith allows me to throw daggers. I could learn how to dominate broken Karagors. Or I can upgrade my current skills. Oh, I like this. even more sneaky. So I'm going to stop here. Pause here, I guess. Take a little break. Because I just realized that breakfast has passed me by. And in Middle-earth, you know, you're supposed to have 2 breakfasts. But I will be coming back probably around, let's see. Let's say around 1 o'clock this afternoon, Eastern Time. So if you liked what you saw so far, come back and join me then. If you wouldn't mind, there's a link below to my Extra Life campaign. I would really appreciate, and so would the kids, any donations you could possibly make, and we thank you. My gaming 25 hours, 24 hours, plus the extra one for time change will be on November 4th and 5th, if you want to join me then as well. But for now, let's take a little break, and I'll see you back in a little bit. Thanks.